here, and do this, and then do this, and bazinga. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 5:15 a.m. on the West Coast. It is 6:15 a.m. in Central Time. As you get over to the East Coast, it is... No, wait. Mountain Time? 6:15 Mountain Time. Central Time, it's 8... Fuck time is it? 7. It's 8:15 Eastern. What? That's impossible. How could they be the same? Why would they have two names? My wife's gone mad. Please call the police. My poor, beautiful, mad wife. Morning, morning, morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning it is. Follow me, everything is alright. Thank you for the follow, Thirsty Merc. I hope you find what you're thirsting for in this cold world. I need some iron pants. So I'm gonna make that. Morning, Logan. These go here. Goodbye, blast protection pants. See you at the crossroads. Name? Morning. Hi, Corona. We've got the squad. Good morning to everyone. Slices of Arcus. Oh, shit. Well, we are going to talk about those tomorrow. So tomorrow we're wrapping up talking about Dune. At least the book. It's the end of an era. Oh yeah, this is looking real good. I tell you though, Kate started playing this game over the weekend. And she immediately has like this beautiful house and like... it's just a testament to... She's got that follow through. I'm just like... What will I do? That's a cruel and accurate impression of myself. Oh, Marble. Well, you'll catch up. Well, you can watch the VOD. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about Dune and Fortnite. We're gonna get into those. Maybe we should save that talk for tomorrow. No. No, I actually do need to get into this. Hold on. I need to look at this. Is there a video? I should have had this ready. I apologize to everyone. Okay. They have leaked some cosmetics. I will not be disabling my ad blocker for you website. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... Oh boy. Oh, I hate this. Let's take a look at these. Hello. I need to get to this. There's a desktop. Where am I saving stuff to these days? Perhaps my downloads. There we go. Alright, images, and here we go. Okay, browse. Those. Okay, this isn't working. I forgot how much Twitter just like doesn't want to show me images. It's doing that thing. Hmm. Paint. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's take a look at these, shall we? Can you see this? Real nice. Oh, there is a video now. Oh, okay. Is it from the Fortnite people or is it somebody else's video? No, this is somebody else. I'm not watching somebody else's video. I hate these. Okay, let's just take a look at what we got here. Chani, well that's definitely Zendaya's Chani. Cool. Great. Paul Atreides. I guess they put you right in the video game, huh? These days. Okay, who else we got? What else we got here? Boop. Just do it like this. Chani Satchel, everyone remembers that exciting character. Fremkit. This is what I deserve for wanting Dune to be popular. This is what I deserve for wanting people to know about Dune. I earned this. Fremkit. Sandwalk is now a Fortnite dance. Ornithopters, twin blades, maker hooks, and those are not what that's the stickworm. Now that doesn't look right. It doesn't look correctly. Doesn't look correct. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of this. I need to get back to it. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind if I think about this too much. There's I'm excited about this movie. I am truly not ready for like people to have an opinion about Dune. I'm truly not ready for like I'm not trying to gatekeep. I swear to God, like that's not what I'm about here. I've literally been like trying to get people to read this book. But I don't think I have psychologically prepared myself for people like having like bad Dune opinions. That might just put me right in the dirt. Whoa. Let's get pushed. I'm trying to level it off so this water will like serve as a moat here. Make me an angel. As we know, there is only one real way to stop monsters from spawning, as we've discovered. Oops. And talked about. Unfortunately. Well, if it isn't Dr. Morag. Our resident, newly minted, defended dissertation. We're so proud. A lot of us have been passengers on that journey in this chat, as Morag has been for this last leg of that journey. Sort of goes back to the old what you call them, the old Death Stranding days around here. Now, I only have my master, so I don't. I'm just a simple country bumpkin. How do you squat? There we go. Wish there was some other way to prevent monsters, but this is widely acknowledged as the only way by the pros. Imposter syndrome is lessened a bit. Good. Can't be an imposter if you are the thing. Alright, filling in this hole. Baby. Simply filling in the hole so that no... Oh, it's... Look, it's... It's actually going to take a while, isn't it? Oh, shit. What have I done? Whoa. This is actually maybe a lot to fill in, huh? Happened here? No, this is important. I'm making a statement here. Maybe here? Good place to... Oh, shit. Yep. All the more reason. I didn't ask for this, man. I never wanted this. I didn't ask to be in your Hunger Games. Oh yeah, there we go. Good morning to Pickle Toes. We are celebrating the successful acquisition of a doctorate by one Morag, longtime mod, friend of the chat, pillar of the stream, keeper of the faith, light in the darkness, hope in the unseen. Oh, you can take it over a little bit. You've been working on this a long time. Alright. I'm very enthusiastically destroying a biosphere here. We love to destroy a biosphere, don't we, folks? Oh, what is the... I won't let me jump. Whew. Woof. Oh, yeah. Put some bricks in there. This is all coming together real nice. Oop. And... Oop. Nope. I guess that doesn't work. Okay. Oh! Whoa! Oh, sick. The wolf is chasing the monster away. Oh, the wolf killed it! Oh, wow. Good boy. Off he goes. That was just a wild wolf. I don't even have a pet. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. And... Alright. So how's everybody's weekend? Everybody else, we got a cobble deep slate, there it is. And cobblestone, 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 there it is. Got a lot to cover here. I finished Metroid Dread, 100% of that boy. It was fine. It was good, I see the appeal. I hated the Shine Spark puzzles. That never changed. Bad Hope movies. Yeah, are we all getting back into Animal Crossing New Leaf? Is that what I should do next? Should I start over? Should I go full on Animal Crossing stream? Is that what I should do after this? After we finish the tower? Do I embrace what has long been growing on this show and become like a full on chill streamer? Oh man, Stardew maybe Stardew would maybe be a good fit actually. My plan, basically, at this point, with regards to the tower, because I realize I haven't really been talking much about my plans, but I do have them. My plan at present, I'm kind of taking I'm taking like excuses to do things in this game that I had heard about or found interesting, but not really spent a lot of time on. So like at present, I always wanted to build a safe base. I always wanted to build a base that like nothing was going to like if I'm in the base, I'm not going to get killed. Nothing's going to show up. Nothing has the capacity to do that. Y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that thing? So that's why I've been working on the moat, and I'm also going to build. I'm gonna like once I get the moat done, I'm going to nail down the location for where I want to build my tower, and then I'm going to build a minecart rail system to get me there from here, so that I can take stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think, see, for me, Stardew was not at all a chill game, so I think in that sense, maybe it would be good for the stream, because the stream isn't really. A lot of this is like me playing games that are not meant to be taken as seriously as I'm taking them. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Stardew. I guess there's like isn't there like a PC version? That's like the original, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't need to like set up the Switch to do Stardew. Maybe that'll be what's next. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. See what we got here. Okay. Okay. Just gradually diverting the river. Need to get a shovel. But it's coming together. It's happening. This moat. Luckily I have when it comes to pacing myself, I have the built-in fact that I can only do it for about 2 hours a day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's all coming together. We got a nice tide pool. We were working on that the other day. I look forward to one day discovering what flint is for. Oh. We'll push back this dirt a bit. Doesn't look as nice, I don't think. I think this is where a lot of the monsters have been coming from. Yeah. Let's see. This will all have to go. This is no good. So like double thick. Ractigino. Double strong, double sweet. Let's see. There we go. Closing off this cave like in Tom Sawyer. There we go. Y'all remember that in Tom Sawyer? They close off that cave? And it's just, like, they close it off by locking a wooden door to the cave, and then a guy dies, like right there. They find his body. I'm not gonna say his name because, you know the character, I mean. Spoilers for Tom Sawyer. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna push. Get this. The idea is to kind of replace this. It's so embarrassing that I still have dirt here. Oh, there was iron? Oh. Just barely missed it. Alright. Pushing this back. Get rid of all this dirt. Yeah. It's just... I'm just interested to see what this ends up doing when I fill in this hole, like what that's going to do to the water, how far it'll go. Like, I'm curious how far water flows over a level surface in this game. Let's see. How high up do I want that? I almost always favor utility over aesthetics in games. It's hard for me to get into that headspace. Oh, well, Hmm. Yeah, alright. What do we got? Yeah! Okay, this is coming along real nice. This is probably easier if I do it like this, so I'm not being pushed by the water as I do it. Yeah. Nope, that's too high, I think. What's the level here? Am I raising the water level by... Okay. So to maintain this as water... I was catching all kinds of hell the other day for imperfectly deploying my cobblestone, or my source blocks. I was not doing the pro gamer strats. I was foolishly discovering things. There we go. And a boop boop, and a boop boop, and a boop boop, boop boop, boop boop, boop boop. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Get very focused, sorry. There's an absolution to this. I feel I am made whole by this process. My sins washed away in the dirt. Cleansing dirt. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous about the movie. I really hope it's good. I've been excited about it since they first announced. At the first little bit of casting, I was like, oh good. That seems good. Fear is the mind killer. I cannot argue with that. I know I could probably do this mode I'm talking about easier with like source blocks or whatever. All that shit, but I have this idea. It's like I want to divert the actual river that was already here. I want it to look natural, you know? As if I somehow incorporated the actual river into my landscaping. Oh yeah. Good bricks. I tell you, I was having some dark times yesterday. Just kind of in a real place of like, I don't even know, just like, fell down a hole. As one does occasionally, I guess. Like, what am I doing? I have this bad, what I would describe, like my worst trait, something I would really wish I could get a handle on, and I'm trying to, is like, I keep somehow seeing like the happiness or success of my friends or other people as like some kind of indictment of me, some kind of like, oh, I'm not doing enough because I'm not doing X. That's not good to do, I know. And not just because it's like a bad look or whatever, it's like just not, it's not good for you to think that way. But it's hard, yeah, it's hard not to, right? It's hard not to have that, like... it's hard to not feel like the universe is keeping score, somehow. And that if you fall behind, that is someone else pulling ahead means you're falling behind. But that's not how it works, like, that's not how things are. There's not a set amount of happiness in the world that is like being pulled away from. It's hard not to feel that way, I think. I think also, especially if you have any kind of tendency towards depression, those feelings come on just without any, like, clinical depression, like chemical imbalance stuff. Those feelings just happen. And then you look for a source, which is so much of how our brain works, unfortunately, is making a decision or having a feeling and then looking for its origin. Okay, which can lead us to behave irrationally. Lash out at things that aren't even related. That's nice though. Towers coming together. Not tower, but you know. And a little slice of reality here. Started thinking about NFTs, which is a mistake. Not about doing them, obviously. But like... it just bums me out. I want to see a bunch of people getting duped. It's like... I think it's easy to like... discount... or just be like, ah, NFTs, ridiculous. Which is... what they are. But it's also like... anytime there's something like... anytime something like that takes off, it's not because like... or at least in this case. It's like, I don't feel like NFTs are taking off because everybody's doing real well. Not even taking off, like, but just like... like, there's like... I think it speaks to like a... like... MLMs really exploded on Facebook in like 2008, like during the like housing crisis and the recession. And that's, I mean, that's all NFTs are, is they're just like, it's just multi-level marketing. And it's like, as soon as if you've ever encountered any of that in your life, it's the same language, it's the same like, oh, you're missing out on something if you don't get in on this right now. It's like it prays into the thing people are psychologically the most vulnerable to, which is like the fear of missing out. It's the fucked up thing is, it's like NFTs aren't even all that different from like so much shit that's like futures trading. It's like, it's already like all wealth is all like hyper abstracted into nothingness anyway. Like, the exchange of wealth is a million miles from anything like the creation of anything real. Like, rich people get rich in a way that benefits no one. So I understand why it's not hard for people to believe. It's like, especially with like, people are kind of primed, people were primed to believe it, I think, in NFTs, I think a little bit by the GameStop stocks and stuff like that, and like Bitcoin in general, where like, yeah, if you had minted, God, I don't want to use the terminology, but if you had like some Bitcoins at the beginning, and you just had them when they were like a quarter, and you still had them, you could sell them. Which is like, just the fact of that sentence is enough to make people feel like they made a mistake. Like, oh, I should have done that. And so they see this thing, and they're like, oh, this is it. This is going to be my ticket. And it also comes with, like, exclusive membership. Into a club. Like, you're part of the Stoned Apes Club. Bored cats. NFTs, especially, and it's like, for a while it's like, well, hey, Marvel's doing NFTs. Maybe they're legitimate, you know, and then you feel, or whatever. I'm not thinking that, just that, it's like, it's easy to see how people could get to that place. It's like, well, if Wendy's is doing an NFT, Wendy's is real, you can get a job at Wendy's, like, Like, especially like this current wave of NFTs where it's just, I think the thing that's really pumping in the thing that everybody is really seeing is just these like these hideous ones of like apes, or like it's all the bad furry avatars. Like those are very much like those are the cash in on what was already cash in. The art associated within an NFT is basically just a watermark on a URL that is then traded as if it has value. And it does if it's traded, but it's purely inflated, so there's no. But that's like, it's like real art. That's how real art works. It's like the value is only what someone will pay for it, so it's hard to even wrap my head around. I'm like, well, what's, because all the criticisms of it are totally valid. It's like this is not real. This does not have a real value, and the market is going to drop out of it. The real reason that it's gonna fall apart is because it's the tops, it's the Beanie Babies baseball cards situation. Anything that is being sold and marketed as a collectible will always be essentially worthless. I've really been interested in this actually with getting into Magic cards, because my expectation coming from somebody whose main exposure to trading cards was Pokemon cards, which came on the tail of Beanie Babies. My expectation would be that there was this oh, you know, like that whenever a set came out, everybody would be like trading and trying to get the like if a card was old, it was inherently valuable, but it's like some of these that cracks me up is like Magic cards are only as valuable to Magic card players as their utility it only goes as far as like, how useful is this card? Can I use this card in a combo? Is this card going to help me win? If not, I don't care about it. Like a card from like 30 years ago will be like $5. But a card that's available right now might be like $55 if it's rare and it wins in a tournament. If it's like part of a deck that wins. And that's interesting because that's like, okay, well that actually has an immediate. Yeah, the Lotus card actually, part of the reason Black Lotus is so valuable, in addition to being a collector's object, is like, it's a completely broken card. You tap it to get 3 mana. That's nuts. Like that's the reason it's banned actually is because just on they did the math and there's no way to make a deck that isn't made better by having Black Lotus in it. So it's a guaranteed add. And as such, hold on, let me see. Let me bring up Black Lotus so I can talk about this now that I know a little bit. If y'all are interested. So I'm gonna, just so people know. So this is pretty sure this is like the 2014 reprint, but whatever, point stands. So, Black Lotus is something you can play for free. See, it has 0 up in there. So much of the power economy of Magic comes down to what are you getting for the mana that you're spending, and like a lot of it is comes. Yeah, it was always a sacrifice. It just had like a different conversation. It was the old text was add 3 mana of any single color of your choice to your mana pool, then is discarded. Tapping this artifact can be played as an interrupt. So like everything everything in like a ton in Magic has to do with like what they call like mana ramp. It's like getting getting your stuff in place and having the deck such that on turn, like every turn, you're spending all of your mana to do the best thing possible. And on your fourth turn, turn 4 is where a lot of your like game changers come into effect. So this is effectively a card that because it's 0, because it costs 0, and because you can just get 3 mana, you can play a 4. You can play your 4 mana card because you can play a land and this on your first turn, and you can have your 4th card out. You can also like bring artifacts back. It's very easy to get an infinite chain. Uh, anyway, all this to say, uh, it's incredibly useful, and that's why it's so valuable. And that's neat because there's like old cards that like people don't care about at all because they don't do anything that's useful. There doesn't seem to be, as far as I can tell, a huge market for cards just because they're old. Like people don't care about them for that reason. Oh, Morak, I love Arena. I love to play Arena. It's my little crossword puzzle on the weekends. I go in and I win my little games. I have a mono black zombie deck. It's a lot of fun on there. But it's like, so that's like, even in a virtual space, like, the card has value. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though it's just like, it's card games, it's like, it's valuable because it has utility. And that's different somehow. And Black Lotus is just banned, period. So that's one that's like, it's an odd example because it's like, but its value came from the fact that it was these were some of the first banned cards in like that existed in card games. There's a lot of like interesting history to how like Magic the Gathering like changed over time. Like they originally intended, like cards didn't have rarity on them, and they didn't announce what cards were in a set when they came out because they wanted that to be like, ooh, part of the mystery. Was like, ooh, finding and discovering what cards are out there. And they also, the initial intent was for all of the cards from the first set to just completely go away after the first set, and then they were just going to be, there's one called like a Magic Arabian Nights was going to be the next set that was just basically intended to be a restart of the... Look at this dipshit. Alright. There's some of that more. There's some that are valuable for like heritage lore reasons, but it's like really utility is the big thing. Like one of the most expensive cards in the current set is one I got from my is one I got in my pre-release, Meat Hook Massacre, because it's just a really useful card that you can play in a versatile number of ways. But like that card's like less than a month old. Yeah, the what are called the Power 9, which were like the first 9 banned cards, are valuable primarily as collector's items because I don't think you can like play Black Lotus even in like Commander, even like any kind of formats like that, except as a flex. But so there's a rush. That's why like so many of the NFT pyramid scheme squads looking to legitimize themselves are like, oh well, we have a game coming soon. A lot of them are coming in like late October. If you dig around looking at it, they're all like, oh, we've got a fighting game coming out that you can use your whatever in. Like the idea of like a turnaround on a fighting game of like a month is really funny. Or they'll throw out like a really shitty trailer for an animated series starting soon, starring maybe your NFT, which of course theoretically then drive up the value because it's famous and then people would want to own it. The whole thing is based around finding someone else. The dream is that you can sell someone else on your dream. Like the best case scenario is that you sell something to someone who believes it has value. But the only real value comes from selling it. So you have to sell it to someone else who believes that you are making a mistake by selling it to them because they'll theoretically be able to sell it to someone later. So you have to find someone who's both dumber than you and has more money than you. Which I'm not saying that's impossible, but the problem is this also these people also silo themselves into only hanging out with other people who believe in NFTs because MLMs are alienating if you're not in them. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to hear about how good an MLM is from somebody who is completely taken over by it. So they lose the existing social networks that they have by trying to monetize them. Like how does that go? It's like, oh, you best case scenario, you get somebody used to know like hooked on selling bad leggings, and then they give you their money. I guess that's the ideal, but it's like that just seems so empty. We all like swallow these like self-made man myths from billionaires and stuff. Like, oh, Bill Gates just started off in his garage working on his computer. And people are like, well, I have a garage. Maybe I can invent computers. Yeah, Gearless, that is a thing. There's like scam emails have actually found that like scammers have found that uh, it saves time for scam emails to be obvious scams because if something is a well hidden scam, somebody might get 2 or 3 emails into the conversation before they realize it's a fake. So that wastes time. So they can only get the people they only want to spend time on the people who are extremely credulous. I don't know. I just sort of fell down a hole of thinking about NFTs and thinking about how how is the how things aren't. There's so many ways and things aren't that much better than they were a while ago. It's like, what happened? I thought we were gonna fix all this shit. I'll take a sip. I'm sorry. Getting a little maudlin here. Hmm. Let's see this. I don't know. Everybody just wants to be happy, feel safe. And it's a drag that so many people's solution to how to get there is to take advantage of other people. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Moat time. We're almost there. I was thinking this little elevated area I've got here. I was thinking I might, like, dig out the side of it back there, kind of go around, and then turn this into, like, some terraced gardens or something. The idea is the water keeping things safe. I agree. And yeah, and then when people do come up with product, I don't know. Casey and I talked a lot about NFTs, like back when they were first existing, sort of like trying to get a feel like, what is this? Is this anything? And it's like, ultimately, it's like, no, it's not. It feels like almost narratively, like in the narrative of the universe, it almost feels like belaboring the point that they're bad for the environment. It's almost like redundant. It's like, well, yes, and on top of all that, they're also like on top of being just real fucking stupid. Heading over to the lava dump. Let's see. Diorite. Andesite. Cobblestone stairs. Gravel. Granite. Rotten flesh. Get all this out of here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's leveled off. Oops. Oh yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. It's like the universe is like wants us to know. It's like, oh, looks like no, these are, trust me, these are very bad. Hmm. Getting somebody out of a cult is hard. Sunk cost is one of the most powerful forces we have psychologically. The fear that as soon as we walk away from something, it's going to really show it. That's the time it would have really shown its value. And then not only did we put in all that effort, we got nothing just when we could have gotten everything. Keeps people in bad situations, bad relationships, bad jobs, bad towns. We have this inherent belief, narratively. We've been trained to believe in the payoff. Epic is going to allow blockchain games. That kind of makes sense. I mean, like, Epic's they're the Fortnite people, right? Like, I feel like their whole business model is kind of based on, like, ripping people off, right? Isn't that? I mean, like, whether it's, like, stealing dances from black teenagers or, like, whatever. Like, they're not... Alright, okay, who can we sucker this time? And, like, the idea of the NFT games it's just like, well, the metaverse, you're gonna be able to use these in all other games. It's like, that's not how games work. That's not how any of this shit works. None of this, like, you can barely even get games to work together with themselves. It's like most, even like trading one Pokemon to another Pokemon game, like with, like, outside of the exact specific Pokemon game it was built to interact with, still usually requires some, like, awful workaround. And, like, again, and even then it's like, well, I feel like a lot of this comes down to a basic, like, misunderstanding of how stuff works. Like, it's like when you trade a Pokemon from, like let's say you trade a Pokemon from Pokemon Blue to Pokemon Gold way back in the day. That's like across one generation. Or even, like, hell, trade a Pokemon between two things. It's not like it's not like the Pokemon actually physically moves. You know? It's like it's copied in the destination and deleted in the original spot. So how would that work with an NFT if these things are supposed to have, like, some sort of permanence? Like, how would you be able to take them into other games? Everybody learned the word metaverse last month, I know. It's gonna be just like Space Jam, man. I'm gonna get my Doom Guy NFT, and I'm gonna hang out with Spider-Man. Like Ready Player One, all these crossover thing, all these like crossover, the crossover genre really primed people to want to have some very boring fantasies. And I say this as somebody who is ritualistically digging up rocks. As we speak. Alright. Yeah, these rocks actually work, like, function together. Let's see. Maybe this can be kind of a... This could be kind of cool if I build this one up, like what I've got here, and then like have the water flow around it. Like... Yeah. Oop. Stopping to mine some coal. Oh, geez. Always fill in your holes after you dig. Okay, yeah, if I like... Okay. Level it off here a bit. There we go. Should we get enough distance? Might look a little better if I... Yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready to... Well, almost. Let's see. There we go. I'll simply... have it like... yeah. Whew. Proof of stack, Christ. Grim times. Actually, maybe this would look better as... This might look better as deep slate. If I have any. Well, not much. Ah, fuck it. You can hear him starting to... beginning to exist. Let's see. I was curious, in creative mode of this game, do you still place the blocks one by one like this? Like, they don't afford you any extra, like, place 100 blocks at a time, right? You still gotta manually go in, and even though you have, like, infinite of the block. Okay. That's what I thought. Just curious. This is why you always save your cobblestone, kids. Never know. There we go. Alright. I will not be... Go. Okay, well maybe I can do the top layer in Deep Slate. Yeah, that should be enough to get me across over there. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Hello. Devastative. I gotta take Ray to the vet today. Nervous about that. She does not like to go. Oh, hey. It's been about that time. Whoops. Whoop. It is time for the word of the day, which is indurate. Indurate. Which is to make more callous or stubborn. To harden, you might say. Thank you. I think it'll go well. It's just she hates it. I get anxious taking her. It's the whole thing. Alright, later, Luigi. Granite, diorite, andesite, gravel. Alright. now it's... I can put some of this cobblestone away. I'm gonna run out of space. It's time to fill in this moat. Very exciting time. Alright, here we go. Well, so let's see. Let's see now. This'll... Nope, that's... Or will it? Nope, not close enough. Gonna have to do it that way. Yeah, this'll take some time, but it'll be worth it. Yeah. Do I have my shovel still? Yeah. It's all gonna come together real nice here. In just a second. Okay. Oh. Okay. And this little bit out here where it sticks out. Okay. Cobblestone. Okay, where does it stop? Here? 1, 2. Alright. See how this works. Alright. Hop. I got a plan here. Let's see. I'm laying these out. It's easier to do this before the water is there. So it's going to be pushing me the whole time. Then my plan then is to go in and put source blocks on these. And then remove the cobbles. See how that looks. I liked the effect on my the other part of my moat when I did, not the moat, the fishing pond up there, so I kind of wanted to maintain that. Oh man. Finishing Dune tomorrow, everybody. The end of our first little book for the book club. First of many, I hope. I like the book club. Makes me happy. Alright. Looks like a good start. Oh yeah, in the Discord. In the Dune Discord. Oops. Oh, I guess I have no idea if this is actually gonna... Haha, it did. Nice. Alright. Oops. Oh, well. It sorta did. There. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Now. Well, not quite done. That's runoff. Oops. This is why I'm doing this. Doing the bricks, all the bricks first. It's a pain in the ass with the water. Shit. Okay. Shit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Getting there. Oh. Okay. And boop. Okay, that seems to be where the sources stops right there-ish, so if I... Okay. If I come at this tomorrow? I mean, like, by tomorrow I mean, I'm gonna go to sleep real quick. Get in on this, I think I am ready to start to place the water source blocks. See if that works. Fingers crossed. Should probably build some kind of point of access here. Alright. There we go. Alright. Grab a bite. Word of the day is... Well, that's fun. The word of the day is indurate. Indurate is in to make hard, to harden. It is used often in terms of, like, to have less pity. To be less... Okay, that seems to be working. At least I think this is working. It's hard to tell. Did I know Minecraft was invented by Dr. Keller to stop people from masturbating? That's news to me. There we go. This is coming along real nice. Shit, I need a row of them right there, don't I? Yep. Yep. Hell, I might even need to go up to the wall and then push it back. Let's see. Yeah. This is coming out good as hell. don't know why it's creating this weird honeycomb effect. But I guess I will just fill those spots in. I guess I'm gonna need more bricks than I thought. Okay, so I can just... Sometimes I can fill it in? Or is that putting it... I'm putting it on the ground there, I see, and that... That makes it work. Okay. Good. Like when that becomes a source... Right? Why is that not... Oh, it's because there's one here. So then I have to... Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Huh. Weird. The effect I'm trying to get is to have, like, I want a moat that doesn't give easy access for something to swim over to where I'm at. So all of these are, like, intended to be difficult to traverse eddies and whirls and such. Because there are those drowned and creepers can swim, like, just a pure moat isn't really good enough. Shit. Yeah, this is coming along real nice. Oops. Yeah. I mean, it's part of the tower in the sense that, you know, it's all part of the tower. Sort of. I need a defended place as my base of operations. And that includes not getting killed by monsters. Alright. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, now are those back to being, are those now? No. The two between it are not source blocks, unfortunately. Despite what they teach you in school. Damn. How am I able to do that in some places but not others? It's weird. Like some places I can fill in the honeycomb and some I can't. It's odd. Later, JT-Bo. Have good meetings. Got my magma over there, keeping the lights on. Is it possible also that not all the blocks I'm picking up are source blocks, or is every block of water, a bucket of water is necessarily a source block, right? Feels like that's how it works. Yeah. Peace, Gareth. Have a good one. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow we're finishing Dune. Very exciting. Everybody finish your Dune. Shit. Yeah, I am going to go in and remove all these bricks at the end. That was my original plan. Let's see what happens if I remove a brick. Here. Okay, as I thought, nothing. Yeah, this is coming along real nice. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. See, I don't want placid water. I don't want just chill existing water. I want an aquatic labyrinth to make it harder for bad guys to approach. I want like the equivalent of what I want, basically what I ended up with for my fish. Oh shit, my buckets! No! Got him. Ah, there they are, see? Perfect. Like, I've seen what the monsters do if they can move around easily, if it's all source blocks. That's just a swimming pool. That's just a good time for them. I'm not interested in giving the monsters a good time. The Switch version looks very different. Kate was playing it over the weekend. I was peeking at it. I was like, oops. Doop, boop, boop. Yeah, when it has that other block to the side. That's when it really works. Yeah. Very pleased with this thus far. Boop, boop. Rolling up on the end, but I want to... See how hard it is for me to navigate in here. It'll only be Only even more difficult for monsters, hopefully. We'll see. Boop, and a boop, and a boop. Perfect. Doing it the best way. I like to do things in the most efficient way possible, which is of course what I'm currently doing. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. And ooh, and there's some fish. How's the old stock pond looking? Good? Looking good in there. Alright. Really trying not to fall down in there as I'm doing this. Okay. Alright. And there we go. I admit I am a bit curious. What would happen if a monster approached? I think there's some probably in this cave that I blocked off. Over here. Oops. Alright. Probably lure one from up here. There's probably one up here. They're off an R. Hey, there's a spider. Yep. It worked. The water's just too chaotic. I'm essentially happy that was a spider, because that's like it can't make any progress towards me.
Keep on keeping on, game worms.
Alright, let's see what the zombie does. Okay. How's it doing? The zombie might be able to, but not when I do the next part. The zombie's able to partially because I think the zombie is just standing. It's not swimming. Once I get in there and lower everything by a little bit. Because now there's source blocks. So when I remove the floor, it'll still be pouring. Yeah. Success. Nailed it. Love it. Oh, that's actually... I think I already said it. If you're not in the Discord, get in there, because we have a good time. And also, it's that time of times. Thank you so much to my generous patrons, without whom this would be impossible. Thank you also. Oh! I just heard a really weird sound effect. Stay with us, folks. Definitely didn't just get attacked by a spider. It's the same spider? Okay, yeah, it used the honeycomb spots to get across. It looks like they're navigating based on that. So I just gotta deal with those. That was a zombie turning into a drowned, which I'm gonna kill. Because sometimes I think those have treats. No, not good treats. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get back to the bed and then sleep and then save and quit. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, zombie, that's where drowned come from. They're just zombies that get in the water. Did drowned spawn naturally? My experience has all been just like ones those I created by accident. And that's it. Alright, everybody. Did I already do the... Yeah, I already did the Patreon link. Almost did it twice. I am gonna update the YouTube, but in the meantime, there's the Twitter. Peace out. See y'all later. Bye.